Hi, welcome to a brand new episode of Hero Huddle. This is a show where I, Tomahawk,
I, Stu,
and I, Tristan,
we discuss the pop culture nerd news of the week, sometimes of the 3 or 4 weeks that we didn't, get to talk for. We've taken a little bit of a break, an unexpected break. I don't think any of us anticipated that going for as long as it did.
Tomahawk got arrested by ICE, and we had to wait on him to get back.
Also, I'm engaged now.
Oh, she said yes?
She said yes.
You didn't say anything.
You didn't ask, and that means you're a bad friend.
I was actually looking at our text thread in Discord today, and I was scrolling. I'm like, when did he say he was going to do that? Is that happened already? Did I miss it? The answer is yes, I missed it.
And Tristan, because we're friends, I'm just going to say, thanks for checking in on me.
You're welcome. It's the least I could do.
All right. So the things that we are talking this week, we are going to be talking about Marvel Zombies. We're going to be talking about the new Tron movie a little bit. Not all of us have seen it yet or know anything about it. And maybe some other third thing that maybe editor Tomahawk might put in right here.
I can't wait.
I can't either. All right. So we're going to start off with Marvel Zombies. Stu, I don't think you've seen it yet, have you?
I have not, but I am not afraid of spoilers or anything like that, and I'm fine chatting about it.
Yeah, we'll do a non-spoiler, and then we'll go into some spoiler stuff, I guess. So Tristan, you and I, we've both seen all the episodes, right?
I've seen 2.
2 episodes. Okay, you walk me through what you would like to talk about. I've seen the whole thing, all 4 episodes. It is a breezy watch, by the way. Yeah, it's 4 episodes. You can knock it out in an afternoon.
Okay. I might watch it at work tomorrow.
It's nice that it's rated R or TVMA. That's probably the best thing about it, in my opinion, because they can do so much more. I think Moon Knight Blade is like the coolest thing ever. Because I feel like it's a weird introduction because we should have had a Blade movie by now. And the fact this is our first time seeing him in the MCU is kind of like, I know he won't be like this because he's not Moon Knight,
right?
But,
I think the writers tweeted saying we thought the Blade movie would be out by now.
Yeah.
When they were writing the character,
we thought that they were going to be on the sequel by now.
Yeah. Well, the Batman Part 2 was supposed to be this past weekend. From the original release date that they had. Nah, it's another year and a half out, I think.
Yeah.
Real fast. What do we think the order of these coming out is going to be? Blade, Third Spider-Verse, Batman Part 2.
I think Batman Part 2 is the most likely one to come out first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think honestly, Blade will die in production.
It's gonna be like Armor Wars. It's coming out.
Yeah. Armor Wars is right around the corner.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. And then so probably in the middle is Spider-Verse because they locked up Shamik Moore in the studio, so you can't harm anyone.
Poor guy.
No, not poor guy. Actually, no.
Look, I say poor guy because there's something there's a mental issue going on here that's not being addressed, and my guy needs some help. He needs some help.
Yeah, he needs to be locked up.
That feels like an overreaction to at least what we know at the moment. At least what I know at the moment.
Prison is for rehabilitation, okay? That's what I truly believe.
Yep.
It's a place for second chances.
One of these days you're going to run for office, and I can't wait to have all these sound bites to blackmail you with.
Stop. I've actually thought about it.
You talk about it on mic.
No. I'm ruined.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't said anything close to what anyone else who is a politician now has said, honestly. So I think I'm pretty in the clear.
How do you think your voters are going to feel when they see you like banging your desk and just yelling, "Get me pictures of Spider-Man's feet"?
They're going to say based. Yeah.
That's from our old show.
Yeah.
That was our highest performing video on our old show.
Yep.
Ew.
Ew.
What in the world?
It was entitled J. Jonah Jameson Has a Foot Fetish.
Yeah.
Don't bother. I put a lot of work into that show, but just don't even bother.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay. So, Tristan, let's hear more about like what's going on in Marvel Zombies, where you're at. I don't want to spoil anything. I watched them all in one go. So I don't really remember like where episode 2 leaves off. I don't want to spoil anything for you. Do you want to walk us through what you've seen so far and we can talk about it?
Yeah. So, let's see. So episode 1 it had, excuse me, it had Kate Bishop, Kamala Khan,
Riri
Williams, and there's one more. Was there not one? Oh, Friday.
Oh yeah. I was
Right.
like, I don't think there's another one, but yeah, you're right.
So they were kind of doing their thing, and they're trying to like find that little tiny device. I'm not really sure what it is yet. But it looked like they were in, was it New York? I'm not sure.
They were in New York initially, yes.
So, yeah, the way that episode ended was so like surprising. But the good thing I like about this show is that they're not afraid to take chances. They don't really play it safe, which is something I enjoy about a good TV show, is that like, I won't say who, for Stu. I mean, I know he doesn't care, but like, they're not afraid to kill off someone important, like
we'll do a spoiler section soon and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. And I've seen clips. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
But yeah, it's just, I like it so far. I was watching it with my brother, and who was it? Someone got saved by a person on a bike. I think was it Kamala Khan. She got like swooped up by someone on a bike. And what?
Don't worry.
The way you said her name.
Yeah.
I thought you picked Kamala Harris.
Yeah, it's Kamala Harris. It's and
Kamala
Khan.
Yeah,
it's the same name. Anyway,
I know, it's just funny.
It is funny.
I'm gonna just call her Calm. So she got saved by someone on a bike, right? And I was like, all you saw was like an arm, right, and a bike, and I was like, oh, that's got to be Bucky, right? And then come to find out, it's Moon Knight, and I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. So that was a cool, like, I wouldn't really call it a plot twist, but it surprised me of who it was, and yeah, dude, Blade is just so cool. He's just like exactly how I was hoping he would be, just like very kind of quiet, very chill, but when it's time to get to business, he's handling everything.
He's the GI robot of the series.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm kind of surprised you like him this much.
Why is that?
I felt like he was just an exposition machine. And like, I mean, the concept is cool, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's not much depth to him. Like seeing him like do like a little action in the trailer, I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. And I don't feel like it ever went further than that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I don't have a lot of complaints for him, at least not at the moment. I think I'm also just grateful that he's in something.
That's fair.
Because it's like, damn, dude, like it's about time.
Now, to be clear, it's not Mahershala.
Yeah, that's true.
It just looks like him.
It just looks like him.
It just looks like him.
Sounds similar to him.
Yeah, they got a voice double essentially.
Mm-hmm. But I think the show has a good amount of heart as well. In episode 2, it focuses on Yelena and like Red Guardian, and let's see, like it's kind of like you get to see like all the like zombies that are like being controlled by Wanda. They like come and fight. Sure.
Sure, as if no one saw it coming.
Right. They go and fight like the girls, you know, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and I just feel like there's some pretty heartfelt moments, you know, that I wasn't really expecting from this show. Do you have any thoughts on that specifically?
On heartfelt moments?
Mm-hmm.
One moment. Time for a Celsius break.
At 12 p.m. or 12 a.m.
12 p.m. is a good time for it.
Sorry. I read p.m. on the clock. It's technically like 11.
Yeah. It is 11:51 at time of recording. I don't recall a ton of heartfelt moments. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this show didn't really connect with me. Like, I thought it was fine. I think they do some interesting things. I think the most interesting thing the show does is it gives us the crossover with characters that has been like severely lacking ever since Endgame. Like in episode 2, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that you see Shang-Chi meet Yelena. And it's like, where has this been? Like this feeling of like, oh yeah, these two characters that I like, they get to like come together and like they affect each other. I think that's a problem that Marvel has had in recent years, because I'm going to get on my soapbox for a second. Like in Avengers, it's not the fact that they don't really work together well as a team is what makes the movie work. And we're at a point now where Marvel seems to think that just having different characters from different franchises or from different movies, whatever, if they just stand next to each other, it just makes like nerds' minds explode. But I'm like, there's no like depth behind it most of the time.
Right.
That was a big issue that I had in Multiverse of Madness. Like when Doctor Strange goes into the cameo room, it's like, whoa, Joel Krasinski's Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't mean anything because like Doctor Strange is never going to care about that. He's never going to like bring it up.
Yeah.
If he runs into the other Mr. Fantastic by Pedro Pascal, like maybe he'll be like, I met one of you guys. He had a beard and you only have a mustache. That's weird.
And he was white.
Yeah. Multiverse stuff, huh? Like, but the fact that like he goes into a cameo room and like he's just like, well, that was dumb, and he leaves the movie, you know, unchanged by the room of cameos. Deadpool and Wolverine was right there on the verge of having the similar problem of just, here's a room full of cameos, you nerds. I feel like they get away with it a little bit because some of those characters, that is like kind of a payoff from like their previous franchises. Like the fact that they get an ending, like it resolves an arc I didn't know that they had.
Yeah.
But yeah, Marvel Zombies, you get some of this crossover stuff, and like you see like Shang-Chi and Yelena, like there might be like some romantic kind of tension there.
I don't blame him.
I mean, no, of course not. It's Florence Pugh.
Yeah, I mean, good Lord.
I think basically every male character has some amount of romantic tension with Yelena in the MCU.
as they should.
Like Black Widow. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if she has like just like a friend. That's so sad.
She's got the rest of the new Avengers.
Yeah.
She's got the rest of them. They're all friends.
Her family,
like,
got
I guess,
Bob.
essentially.
Bob's her friend.
I feel like people are shipping her and Bob though.
They shouldn't be. That's gross.
Is it gross?
To me.
Not for Bob.
I mean, not for Bob, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Is
Bob needs to work on himself.
Yeah.
Like he shouldn't rely on her for his mental health, you know? That's toxic.
Mm-hmm. And you know, she's got some stuff going on. They're both on their own journeys. And I think it's okay. Yeah. I'm not against them being a couple, but I do really like the idea of Shang-Chi and Yelena being a thing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Are
we ready for like more deep spoilers? Or sorry, you go on.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to talk about a clip I saw, so it might be spoilery, I guess.
Okay. Spoilers. Woo, spoiler alert.
So I saw a clip where Shang-Chi gets bit and his dad gives him the rings to like close off the wound or whatever. And then he just like stops fighting zombies and lets them eat him.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was weird to me.
Look, there's a lot of weird stuff in Marvel Zombies. There's a lot of like, well, it's my time to die now.
It doesn't have to be. Like you're still like an immortal martial arts master. You can at least put up a fight. Or like give your son half the rings. You got 2 arms of rings. Just keep the other half and keep kicking ass.
Now look, I don't know what the rules of the rings are, but it seems like 2 rings should have been plenty to give his son.
Yeah.
I mean, Awkwafina's character has the other 5.
Does she actually?
Yeah. That sounds right.
Crazy.
Because like Shang-Chi has 5 on one arm and he gave 5 to her.
What?
A waste. This is my point. Exactly.
You're talking me out of watching the show. Like, I'll leave my like disdain for Awkwafina like out of this for right now, but like the character isn't great either. And I didn't like her in Shang-Chi, and I'm like, all right, well, hopefully that's the last we'll see of her. No.
But don't you remember when she sang Hotel California at that guy in the middle of a fight?
Yeah.
Didn't that make you like her, Stu?
I don't think there's anything any writer or director could do to get me to like the character, at least while it's played by Awkwafina.
So it is that it's Awkwafina. It's not the character.
It's a part of it for sure. It's like the majority of it, but like also it's just like just a weird character, like love interest kind of thing for me.
Yeah.
I definitely like them as like platonic friends. And I know people were kind of 50-50 on whether or not they wanted them to be a couple. Where do you guys stand on that? I know where you stand. I know where you stand, Stu.
Well, okay. I think that if it was written better, then they could definitely be a couple. But like, it's kind of weird that they went from having like no romantic chemistry to like showing romantic chemistry by the end of the movie, but they didn't really focus on that plot wise at all.
Interesting.
I think it could be written in pretty well, but they just haven't done that.
Who would you have liked to have seen play her if not Awkwafina? Because I think I know what. I'm choking. Sorry, 1 second.
Erica from Dropout would be a good one.
Honestly, perfect. No notes.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Yeah.
Erica Ishii.
Yeah. Hold on.
Ishii, yeah. Person. Yeah. She would honestly be perfect.
In that new video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 30 hours in it since it came out, and I am on like chapter 2 of the game.
Christ.
Yeah. I just got to chapter 2 tonight before we started recording.
Is that good?
It's that good.
Is it better than the first one, you think?
I say it's about the same.
Well, that's enough for me because the first one is like one of
extremely
my favorite
good
games ever.
Yeah, I'd say it's about the same.
Great.
One of my favorite video games is called Tower War, and I play it on my phone. And I drag I have these little towers, and I drag a line from the tower to like an enemy tower, and it sends these little animated guys running to those towers.
They make me sad. You make me sad. Yes. So Erica is the I know she at least does the mocap.
Mm-hmm.
Does she do the voice as well?
I think so.
She might.
I remember I knew the voice more so than the but also if you look at the art or whatever, any stills from it, I'm like, oh, that's just very clearly Erica from Dropout.
And I think she's very funny and obviously very talented. And I think that she definitely would have been like a really good like role, like cast for that role.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like a part of the reason why I don't like Alchemy is that she does like the black accent a lot, and it's very weird because I don't think she's from that life. Oh,
Tristan, you gotta get back. You gotta be connected because I can't have an opinion on this.
I mean, you can.
I don't think I can. I think I'll get in trouble.
I give you the pass. You can say it.
Okay. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Okay.
Yay, he's back.
I'm back. Please continue, Tom. Like, I want to know where that was going.
Yeah. What were the last things I said?
I didn't even
you didn't know
was...
that there was a.
I didn't even know that pistachios had like a line where they were already like unshelled, deshelled. You don't have to crack them. And
Do we have anything else to say about zombies?
Oh yeah, I got a lot to say about zombies.
Okay, let's knock it
I have
out.
a lot to say about
Daddy's tired. Let's go.
Yeah. Proceed, Tristan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know many Asians that talk like that, so it definitely feels forced. I have never met an Asian person that'd be like, nah, I mean, or no, I'm saying. It's like, no.
What you talking about?
Yeah, that's.
That reminds me of like a gag they did on, I think it was King of Queens, the Kevin James show, where he goes to like a Chinese restaurant and there's like a very obvious Chinese guy who's like the host, but he has like a British accent. And it just really got me the other day.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I was looking up.
I can't imagine anyone has but me. My For You page on TikTok is cursed.
You think you're the only person alive that's seen King of Queens?
I think I am, actually.
I used to love King of Queens.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that where the meme is from? Where he's like,
yeah. Yeah.
They put Bella Ramsey's face on Kevin James' body.
oh my God. It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
Oh my God. One of my favorite memes.
What a mess.
Yeah.
So Tristan, I don't think you got to answer some of the questions that I was asking Stu, and it was to both of you. How do you feel about Shang-Chi and Katie being a couple? And would you feel differently if it was a different actress?
And who would you pick?
Yeah, I definitely like them more as friends. But if it was somebody else, I could see it happening. I'm trying to think of someone that could be like the comedic relief. Kind of like how she is, but I don't know. I mean, she had preferably should be Asian, right?
Yeah, I think that's the way the character's written in the script. I think.
Let's see.
Name an Asian person, Tristan.
Jackie Chan.
That's who Katie is now.
Honestly, well, she might be a little old. I was gonna say, Ali Wong would have been pretty cool. She's a little old though.
I also don't think
I
that's
mean-
a super far throw from Aquafina.
No, this
Aquafina's 37. Ali Wong's 43.
Aquafina's
So,
37. Damn.
Makes you think.
Think
Doesn't
about
make me
What-
think.
What does it make you think about?
Nothing. I just
What-
said
what-
it doesn't
what
make me
thoughts
think. It makes you
Oh,
think.
okay. No thoughts. Okay.
Just a blank. Blankety.
Yeah,
hmm the milk carton tipping over.
that's me.
My mind is an enigma.
All right.
Mm.
Yeah. So now that we're in the spoiler section, in episode 1, Marvel Zombies, over the course of the series, it does this a few times where I'm like, oh, are they going to do something interesting? And it'll do something interesting for like 20 seconds, but then they don't really dive much more into it.
Mm.
So for instance, like they'll kill a character, but just because a character dies, especially in a alternate universe, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like super impactful to the story.
Mhm.
Sometimes it feels kind of cheap to kill a character, especially in a multiverse thing, because it's just like, well, we don't want to use them because this actress is
Mhm.
expensive or this actor or whatever.
Mhm.
But I was really interested in episode 1 where they just straight up kill Kate Bishop just in a giant laser and you see her skeleton.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Because when
cool.
the episode opens up and you see Kamala. Is that right?
Does she have a superhero name?
Ms. Marvel. Yes.
Miss Marvel.
Why are we just using that?
Great. Perfect. Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
Like I knew Tristan's got me second guessing myself. I can't do it.
Say Miss Marvel.
Ms. Marvel. Okay.
We did it, Joe.
Anyway, so Kamala, Riri, and Kate, they start as a group, and I was kind of like, you just know that the show's going to handle these 3 with kid gloves.
Mhm.
And I was very relieved to see that they didn't, because at the end of that first episode, you were led to believe that Kate has died and Riri has died.
Mhm.
And I was like,
Damn.
now, while we're on that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to push up my nerd glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Now we are 3 people that wear glasses on a podcast.
Wow.
Wow.
They're all of
trifecta.
varying thickness too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, in Marvel Zombies, I'm taking them off now because I don't like wearing them.
Okay.
So, in the What If episode that this series has spun off from, that starts at the beginning of Avengers Infinity War.
Mhm.
That is kind of where this takes place in the timeline.
Mhm.
So, at the kind of where Bruce comes to Earth is when like everything's like already like zombified. So, ergo, people that get their powers after Infinity War probably shouldn't have their powers yet.
Mhm.
So, Ms. Marvel shouldn't be where she is.
Mhm.
She shouldn't have powers. Riri shouldn't have like her tech suit because she hasn't gone to MIT and like stolen her. None of the Wakanda Forever stuff has happened with her yet.
Mhm.
Kate, Tristan, am I crazy or was she wearing the purple costume that she was wearing at the end of the Hawkeye series?
No, I think she was.
Shouldn't have that. Yeah, she's an archer. Like she was an archer like long before the events of
Mhm.
her show, but
Mhm.
it's weird that all these characters exist in the same place. I don't understand how they came to team up. They all live in very different places. Actually, I think Kate is living in New York City. Ms. Marvel is in Jersey City, I think. But Riri is in Chicago.
Mhm.
So I don't totally see how they came to team up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they like poked each other on Facebook or something, just randomly.
And with Hawkeye, he's already zombified, so none of the stuff with Kate and like her like Hawkeye story should have come into play in this series. There's just a lot of weird like inaccuracies over the course of this, and I would be like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah. I think it's just like liberties they take with it not being mainline. There's like, we can kind of just do whatever we want. I mean, it's Marvel Zombies.
Yeah. Was there a time jump, Tristan? I feel like there was, but I can't remember how long it was.
It doesn't really say. But there was one. Which episode was it?
Is it the Shang-Chi? I think it's a Shang-Chi thing.
Because it goes from like him not having the rings, and then it jumps to like a Mad Max era.
Yeah.
Where they're like in the desert with like cars and stuff.
So I was like, Start of episode 2, you see the outbreak day, and then like it fast forwards to them like already acclimated to the zombie apocalypse.
Right.
This show's fine. I'm trying to dig into it and seeing if there's anything here, and I don't care enough about it.
Yeah.
It takes some swings. Every once in a while, I hear a voice actor. I'm like, oh, that's the actual person. They got Elizabeth Olsen for this, huh?
Yeah. Crazy.
It seems like she'd be past this.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to him yet. So is Spider-Man as cool as he should be in this show?
No.
No.
What you saw in the trailer, you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
Is Spider-Man ever as cool as he should be?
That's a great question.
When he has the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
Yes.
He's pretty good.
Oh my god.
That was a great laugh.
Man. That got me. That got me bad.
There is a this isn't like I guess this is a spoiler, Tristan, but I don't think you're going to care about this. This is the start of your next episode.
Okay.
All right. At the end of the What If original What If Zombies episode, like the Avengers, like Spider-Man, Paul Rudd, who's just ahead, I think Black Panther, they are about to fight like zombie Thanos.
Yeah.
So episode 3 picks up there. And they don't want to have anybody replace Chadwick Boseman. And I don't really like how they went about solving this problem.
Okay.
Which was to just have Spider-Man telling a story of what happened that day. And he's saying, and this is what Black Panther said.
That's weird.
Yeah, it feels very weird. Also, it's that same guy that voiced Spider-Man in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and I find his voice kind of grating.
I feel like if you're going to go that far, you should just not write the character into the story.
Yeah, like why didn't they just do his sister?
Well, they were kind of locked into the story because Black Panther was in the What If episode.
Oh, okay.
So like,
they just pick, oh, he died, and then keep going.
Yeah.
Or just not even mention him. Just don't even bring him up. Let people be like, hey, where'd Black Panther go? And they're just like, we don't have Chadwick, so we just didn't write him in. Boom.
Different
done.
universe.
Yeah.
What if Black Panther wasn't there?
I mean,
yeah. Again, it's okay. I think there's some major issues with this show. One of these is a direct reference to a YouTuber I like called Nando V Movies. I've mentioned him on the show before. He did a review and he said this show just feels way too late, and it does. This should have came out like 2 years ago.
So should Blade.
So Blade should have came out like 4 years ago.
Jesus.
Jesus came out a long time ago, like 2,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some of the stuff in this is like, ooh, wouldn't it be fun to see like these characters like interact in the regular Marvel universe? Mm-hmm. But because it's this weird little spin-off thing, like none of the interactions matter that much. It's just kind of whatever. I think it being so short is a problem. Again, 4 episodes. Stu's seen something and is doing a big reaction face.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to share with the class?
Oh, I'm pre-ordering my Batman Static Beyond comic.
Okay.
And the shipping is like $10 for like a $5 comic. I'm like, damn.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The other major thing with Marvel Zombies that I want to complain about, and it's the opposite of what I just said of this being too late. Why would you, Marvel, drop Marvel Zombies all at once in the middle of September?
We're 1 month away.
1 month. Like, it's just make it a Halloween thing.
Not even that. Like, you have 4 episodes. You have 4 weeks. Just do an episode a week in October.
Exactly.
It's not hard.
Spooky season. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
This was a weird choice.
It was a dumb choice.
It's a bad choice.
It's bad. Hire us. We'll make better decisions.
Yeah.
Like, you waited this long. You waited too long. Wait 1 month more. And it'll make a little more sense.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah. I liked it more than Eyes of Wakanda, a show that I still haven't finished.
Fair enough. I don't plan on watching it. My time is limited. I gotta, use it the best I can.
See, Tomahawk Stew's black. He's not gonna watch it. It's okay.
When Tristan asked me earlier today if I had finished Eyes of Wakanda, I said, no, I haven't. I'm a bad white person. I'm sorry.
I think you're only a bad white person if you like walk out of one of the Black Panther movies. Like,
then
I'm like, that's a bad white person.
Yeah.
Bad whitey.
How bad would a Black Panther movie have to be for it to be okay for me to walk out?
It would have to have the Underground Railroad CGI throughout the whole thing.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
So go ahead, Tristan. Go ahead. I need to hear your input.
If they hired like a white person in blackface to do it, like, you know what?
Hold on.
Except for Robert Downey Jr. He can play Black Panther.
So
Ryan Gosling.
So them hiring a white person in blackface to play back Black Panther is enough to have me walk out, but it's not enough to stop me from buying a ticket, and that's okay.
We would be under the assumption you didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You had to be ignorant of that fact to, be okay.
It's like, oh, who's this new actor? And then you listen to him talk. You're like,
it's just Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, he sounds something's off.
So what if I'm watching the movie and I'm like,
what if
that's a white guy in blackface, and I leave, and then it turns out that it wasn't a white guy in blackface, it was just a black guy, and I was wrong.
I think you did the best you could with the information you had at the time. So
Does that make me a good white person or a bad white person?
I think you're neutral.
Okay.
I think you're neutral. Yeah. It's forgivable because I didn't realize Robert Downey Jr. was not black when I watched Tropic Thunder. I'm like, that's a black guy.
It's the whole point of the movie. Not the whole point, but like they make a big deal of it.
Wait, Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder came out in 2008. I was like 11 or 12 at the time. I think I was like probably 12. I feel like that's young.
That's Iron Man? That's the same guy who played Iron Man.
This had to come out before Iron Man, right?
Around the same time. Iron Man was also 2008.
Hold on. Iron Man.
I think Iron Man came out in like May.
Yeah, May.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder came out in August, so I would have already seen Iron Man.
Well, he did have a goatee in Tropic Thunder. How would you know?
Yeah.
So I think up until like I was getting to the end of high school, I couldn't recognize actors by name or face. Like I would have to go off of, oh, that's the guy from that movie. That's the guy from that movie. So if I saw Robert Downey Jr. in blackface, that's the person I've never seen before. And I don't recognize the name in the credits because I don't know who Robert Downey Jr. is. Yeah.
All right. Anything else about Marvel Zombies?
Is it worth a watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's the most important question.
Yeah, it's a lazy Sunday afternoon watch.
Okay. I'll watch it while I'm folding laundry or something.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. I think there's some shows that are designed to be laundry folding TV shows.
Mm-hmm. This is one of them.
And yeah, this is one of them. And like
yeah.
I feel like not everything needs to be the most compelling thing in the world. Like when they did that 90s show on Netflix, I was like, this isn't as good as that 70s show, but this is a great folding laundry show.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that wraps it up for that.
All right. So we're talking about Tron Ares with Jared Leto. Ew.
So
stinky.
Where's the sound effect?
It's right there. You just did it.
It's the pack watch. All right. So Tron Ares has maybe believe in a higher power. I believe God exists only to make sure Tron is awful. None of those movies are good.
It looks so cool though from the trailer.
So if you look at every single review, if it's a 5-star or 1-star, it says, if it's a 5-star, wow, this movie looks great. Too bad it's awful. Or 1-star, this movie is awful, but at least it looks good. That's all. That's all it is.
Jesus.
I've heard some people say some nice things about the score.
Sounds great.
Is it just stale? Like it's empty? What hollow? Like
it's a nothing movie.
It's got Jared Leto in it. That's all you need to know.
It's got Jared Leto in it, and you know he's kind of the worst. Not even kinda. He's like the worst.
Yeah.
Never been in a movie that was good, ever.
Well, hold on.
Well,
is there a hold on to that?
I think so.
He was in Dallas Buyers Club.
Wasn't he in like a Blade Runner movie? Wasn't he in 2049?
Yeah, but like that one's, I don't know. I haven't seen that one yet.
In Dallas Buyers Club, he plays a trans person, I think.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It wasn't at the time.
I mean, I know, but it's weird now.
It's
but like,
weird now.
Look at his like most recent films though. Suicide Squad, Tron Ares, and Morbius.
And he was in American Psycho.
He was an American Psycho.
Yeah, but like he wasn't the main character.
Yeah.
I don't think.
But
he did get chopped up.
Yeah. Good.
Christian Bale should come back and do it again.
Yeah. Like aside from like all the stuff that he does in his free time, which is also egregious, he's got to be paying people so much money to get these roles, like especially after Suicide Squad and how the Joker went down. Him getting like more roles after that is a miracle or just a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know who he has like compromising photos of in Hollywood. I don't know who he's blackmailing to constantly be getting these roles.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. I will say, big Morbius fan here. Big
of course you are.
Proponent of the movie Morbius.
Uh-huh. Morbius and Defenders. That's your bread and butter right there.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. All right, so look. I love celebrating the Defenders. However, I don't think it's a very good show. I just like celebrating Defenders Day.
Okay. I see.
Also, Morbius is a terrible movie that I love.
And not you know as much what? You're allowed to think so. You're allowed.
Not as much as Madam Web.
Yeah.
Morbius is a lot more boring.
Yeah.
But man, I do love Madam Web.
One of my coworkers. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. I'm going to say this first.
Go ahead.
One of the things that I want most in life is to see a crossover movie between Morbius and Madam Web, and it just a bomb.
You know what? If they didn't bomb, there probably would have been a crossover at some point.
Yeah, of course.
They would have gotten Andrew Garfield back to reprise Sony Spider-Man, and they would have had him, Morbius, and Madam Web sitting around in the like extra dimension she hangs out in or whatever the TV show had.
Yeah. I do not want any Spider-Man in this. I want just a straight up Madam Web Morbius crossover. Make it a love story. Make her Madam Morbius. I think that, look, I know I'm the only person alive that wants to watch this. It'll be a train wreck.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like sometimes I want to see a train wreck.
Yeah.
Starring Amy Schumer.
I'm looking at Jared Leto's filmography. And I'm mad at how many good movies are in that list.
Yeah.
It makes me upset.
Yeah.
But also
give us 5.
Yeah.
5 good movies from the list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dallas Buyers, American Psycho, Fight Club.
Oh yeah, he is in Fight Club.
He was in Zack Snyder's Justice League. The
everyone's favorite movie.
Yeah, that one. He was in Blade. No, I'm sorry. He's going to be in Blade.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Which Blade is this? Oh, his filmography has the 2025 Blade on the list.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't you say this was a list of 5 good movies he was in?
Yeah. Sorry about that. He was in Untitled Tron Legacy sequel. This list is so bad. It's not up to date.
Apparently not.
No. Anyway, maybe not as many, but like there's some I haven't seen. Like I haven't watched House of Gucci, but he's in it.
I love the trailer to House of Gucci.
It's not good.
It's not good. Okay.
It has my favorite transition in the history of film, where like somebody comes into the room to tell him some bad news. Mm-hmm. And he like tries to like hold back a cry, and he opens his mouth to let out like a whale. And he's like, oh, and it's just a car horn. It's just it's horrible.
God. Tron Ares is currently sitting at a 53 on Rotten Tomatoes for reviews,
and it will go down.
And it will go down. One of my coworkers, she's really excited to see it. And I said, why? And she goes, because I like the first 2. I said, how do you like Tron Legacy for anything other than just like the visuals of it? Because the visuals do a lot of heavy lifting with that movie, because the movie is boring. Like nothing happens in the whole thing.
And also sometimes the visuals are hard to look at.
Sometimes they are, but for the most part, I think that like, especially back then, I say back then, like what, 10, 15 years ago, maybe.
That's back then, man.
Yeah. Back then.
We're old.
Like it was really good for back then. And I get it. If you're like, this looks great, but at the same time, like there's gotta be more than just looking good for a movie to like be good.
It is hilarious to me what you said before of like, there's never been like a good Tron movie. Like the first Tron movie, it had the same complaint of like, there's nothing here. This is boring. And it hurts my eyes. Like, yes, it's technically impressive, but I don't like looking at it for very long.
I think the problem with the first movie is that when it came out, it wasn't technically impressive at the time.
No,
it kind of looked
the
like crap, I thought.
No, the first movie is a technical wonder for the time it came out.
Really?
It was the first to do a lot. There was nothing like the first Tron movie. Okay. And that's why a lot of filmmakers are obsessed with it. Like in terms of like CGI stuff, it is the first to do a lot of things that are like common now. You can watch a YouTube breakdown.
Yeah.
I don't care enough about Tron. And honestly, this is why you keep getting Tron sequels. It's because people saw it back then. They're like, this is incredible. And I'm going to do something with this at some point. And they keep trying to do what Tron did the first time and then try and make it good. And it doesn't work.
I feel like
it is kind of hilarious.
I feel like if you're going to do that, you need to have a director like on James Cameron's level where he's willing to wait 20 years to release a movie because he's like, the technology isn't there yet. But also I have like a really good script. You know,
he doesn't care about the script.
Oh, I mean, you know what I mean, though. Like the movies he makes are more than just like looking good. And I feel like they just made Tron Legacy and Tron Ares to look good.
I feel like that is a valid thing to say about James Cameron until he did Avatar movies. Unfortunately, I feel like those are the movies that are trying to prove your point.
I don't think there's bad movies, though.
I haven't seen the second one. I think the first one is a bad movie.
I don't think it's a bad movie.
At least it's a boring movie.
I guess.
You ever watch that on TV? Like at home?
Why would I subject myself to that? The movie's 4 hours long.
I don't remember. I don't remember how long it was, but I remember being like, this is kind of nothing.
Our theater brought back Way of Water like last week, the sequel to show, because I think the next movie's coming out like in December.
Yep.
So they're like, hey, you can watch it in theaters again. I'm like, I'm not sitting through that 4 hour movie again. I think they're good, but it's just too much movie, I think.
Yeah, I was going to see Way of Water until I heard how long it was, and I was like, get out of here, James Cameron. I am not going to sit. I'm not going to sit for 3 straight hours and pretend that I care about your blue people. I don't. Like, you were stretching credulity the first time. That sentence didn't even make sense. I'm so angry.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not going to die on a hill defending James Cameron or Avatar movies. They're not his best movies. They're not even close. I just don't mind them. Yeah. I think they're good.
James Cameron, I do have something else I want to talk about after this, but he is a fascinating example of a filmmaker because I don't think his movies are that good most of the time. But like, he's one of the highest grossing directors in history. And like, when you look at his filmography, you're like, yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Unless you actually watch the movies and think about them for half a second while you're watching them. Like Titanic. I get why it was big. I get why it's impressive. I get why people like the story. It's kind of memed on. Like it's still a pop culture like reference point. But I don't think I can say it's a good movie. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's good, but like, I don't feel like it's a great movie.
I feel like
that's where I'm coming from.
I feel like it's got to be a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't a good movie, it wouldn't be as like acclaimed and like it's made as much money as it did, especially like back then. And like, it's still like comparatively making like a lot of money nowadays. But like, when you look at it, his filmography, I mean, you got like Terminator, Aliens. Aliens is like arguably like the best one in the series, which I know now is kind of a low bar, but like Alien was spectacular. And then like Aliens is like people's favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, and then he has like, I think he has like either writing or producing credits for like every single Terminator. I don't think he directed all of them. I think he only directed the first 2. Escape from New York, Last Action Hero, things like that. I mean, I think he's got a lot of bangers.
He did Escape from New York.
He might have like a producing or like a writing credit on that.
Like, I don't
The Abyss. His movies make a lot of money.
His movies make a lot of money.
That's a fact we can't deny.
That's what I was saying is I don't feel like any of his movies are like great. I feel like some of them are like, they're good. They're good. And I know that people are going to yell at me for having this opinion. Like T2 in my mind is probably the closest that he has to like a great movie. Keep in mind, I haven't seen Aliens. I've never seen an Alien movie, so bear that in mind. But like the acting in the movie, like they're never very. They always feel very like cheesy or very stilted. I feel like he doesn't know how to direct actors. I think it's a very similar thing with Titanic. I feel like a lot of the performances are very like kind of soap opera-y in a way. I think Leo is able to sort of overcome that most of the time, but most of the other characters in that movie, it feels very caricature-y. But
fair enough.
Yeah. Yell at me in the comments. Tell me why I'm wrong. Because I don't even know. I don't even know if I agree with me. But this is how I feel in the moment.
We need to get you to watch Aliens. I think that's the answer. I think we do that and you might understand where I'm coming from.
And if I don't like the movie,
I don't think we can be friends.
Will it be the end of the show?
Here's the thing. Having the opinion that Aliens is not a good movie and that you don't like it is not an opinion. It's just being wrong. You know?
I don't know. So I'll have to take your word for it.
Fair enough.
All right. So I think this can be like our last topic for the day.
Yes.
With the next Avatar movie coming out soon, there's a lot of speculation as to whether or not the Avengers Doomsday trailer is going to be attached to it. Do we think we're going to be getting an Avengers Doomsday trailer before the end of the year?
Nah.
No. I don't think there's any way, because I think they wrapped filming last month, right? There's no way they can edit that into a trailer by the end of the year. At least they might do a teaser, like a little teaser, like a little.
Yeah. Well, that's what it would be as a teaser.
But is it normal for teasers to go in front of movies, or you just mean in general?
Yeah, you can have teasers go in front of movies, I think.
It's not common. Now, that being said, for Doomsday, they might do it.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to get an actual trailer. We might get a teaser. I think that's it. What do you think?
I think we'll get something ahead of Avatar.
Okay.
Go on,
what do you think, Tristan?
I don't think we'll get anything. I kind of hope we don't.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I do, but like at the same time, rather than, I feel like it would be rushed. I don't know.
Because, look, they wrapped filming like a couple weeks ago. They've had plenty of time to work on stuff. Like with a production like this, like the shots are mapped out ahead of time. Like if there's like CGI stuff that has to happen, like once like that footage is recorded, it gets sent out and like it's immediately being worked on. It's not like they finish the entire production and then it gets sent to editors. Like they've been working on this for a long time. I don't think it's going to be rushed. I do think it'll be a teaser.
Yeah.
I think it would be silly of Disney to not advertise what they hope is going to be their biggest movie of next year with what will probably be one of their most financially viable movies of this year. Because right now, I think a lot of the public doesn't have a lot of faith in Marvel movies because there hasn't been an Avengers movie.
Yeah. I mean, there's been no payoff.
Right.
There's been no payoff. And a lot of people, they only watch the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
These people make my brain scream and feel like it's on fire, but
you got to remember, like, those are the people who are like our mothers, where like they've seen the movies, they don't remember them. They won't commit them to memory. That's just a fact.
And it's not just like, I hear what you're saying. I agree. But there's also like people like in our age demographic that are the same way. Like there's a girl that I work with and she was just like, when are they just going to stop the Fast and Furious movies? And I'm like, do you watch them? She's like, no, of course not. I'm like, then why do you care?
Yeah.
And she'll say like, she was complaining about how many Spider-Man movies there's been. And I'm like, Have you watched them all? Of course not.
I feel like if you watch them all and then you can complain about there being too many, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if like the last like 5 years of the movies have been like mid or doo-doo. You're just like, all right, I think it's time to hang it up, you know?
I don't even know if I agree with that. Because it's been a common thing. People complain about sequels and remakes. And I think it's really strange for our society to care about that, I guess. So like if there's a theater, like a live theater, and they do a production of Romeo and Juliet, and then next year they're like, we're doing Romeo and Juliet again. Like the community isn't going to be like, oh, come on.
I would actually. Yeah. I'd be like, come on, do a better play.
Come on, do something new, actually. I've seen Romeo and Juliet. I want to see
Jersey Boys.
It's like, look, there's going to be like so many Romeo and Juliet movies that come out. And every time one of those comes out, it's not like people are complaining and whining about it.
Usually, though, usually there's like a lot of like artistic liberties taken with Romeo and Juliet. I know there's like a weird, like, just like thing you pulled for that. But like we have like Gnomeo and Juliet where they're gnomes. Like that's pretty clever. And then we have the one where like it was like modern day and like they were like in gangs with guns. Like that was a good movie, too. You know,
it was a movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't watch it if you're saying it's a good movie.
I didn't watch it. I don't like Romeo and Juliet.
But Romeo and Juliet was pretty clever.
So that was a movie that like my high school teacher in like English 3 had us watch because we were reading Romeo and Juliet. And she's like, there's a movie for this. And we're like, really? And then she put on Gnomeo and Juliet. And my dad got mad and wrote a letter to the school, or I guess it was an email to the school. Like, hey, I don't send my kid to school to watch movies about gnomes. He was so mad.
One of these days, we're going to have your dad on an episode of Hero Huddle.
I don't trust him anymore. His taste in movies has gone out the window. I don't get him anymore. We don't agree anymore like we used to. I don't know.
Can we just have an episode that's just all of our dads talking about a movie?
Yeah, we're not in it. It's just our dads.
Yeah, it's just our dads.
That would be so fun.
That would be good.
I feel like getting my dad to learn how to use the mic would be a lot. He'd probably want to talk like close to the camera, like this the whole time. Like, yeah, I really like the movie. I'm like, Dad, it's over here. He's like, what?
I feel like my dad is going to see this. So I'm just going to...
I hope he does.
Yeah. Let me know if you're interested, Dad. His reviews of movies, I'm always really surprised by them. Because it'll just be like one like very specific thing he'll focus in on.
Mm-hmm.
Like he watched Doctor Strange. We came out of it and I was like, what'd you think? And he goes, too much CGI. Would not elaborate.
I got my parents to watch Sinners this year, and I asked my dad, I called him, I said, how'd you like the movie? He goes, it wasn't good. I'm like, it's like the best movie ever made. What are you talking about?
What didn't he like about it?
Well, so I think he was mad because I lied to him, and I lied to my parents about what the movie was about because I really wanted them to see it, but I didn't mention there were vampires, and they did bother to watch a trailer. So they go in. I told them that it was a movie about black musicians in Jim Crow South, and they're like, "That sounds really cool, like an interesting historical movie." I'm like, "Yeah, it's really good. You should go watch it." And then I get a text in the friendly group chat like the next day, and my mom's like, "I don't like vampire movies."
I'm sure your parents were probably so scared because there's like 2 jump scares
at the beginning of the movie. huge jump scare.
Yeah,
it got me.
I'm sure they probably shot themselves. Like, I thought this was a historical movie.
I forgot about that.
I still haven't seen Sinners.
You should watch Sinners. It's one of the best movies ever made.
Margaret and I were
bad white person.
I want to see it. It's coming back to theaters for Halloween. And I plan to see it then.
It's on HBO.
Okay.
You have HBO,
Okay.
don't you? Okay. Well, never mind. You can watch it. Bad Whitey, I guess. I don't know.
I just said it's coming back to theaters, and I said I wanted to see it in theaters.
You've had 8 months to watch it. You haven't watched it yet. That's crazy.
I don't like to sit and watch movies or TV shows by myself.
You have a fiance
who lives 3 hours away.
Do you think love cares about distance?
When we watch stuff together, which we do, it takes us a while to get through things. So we have a long list of movies and TV shows to get through.
A lot of pausing and rewinding going on. I get it.
Constantly. So we're currently making our way through Stranger Things.
Wow.
We're in season 3.
Wow.
Oh my God.
How are you going to get through season 4? Because season 4 is like 8-hour-long episodes.
Uh-huh.
Like, actually, some of them are like an hour and a half.
I think, yes, they tend to be on the longer end. And that's why I didn't watch season 4 the first time it came out. Like, the first time I watched the show, I was like, oh, I really liked seasons 1 through 3. It was right before season 4 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard about the run times for season 4, and I just went, ugh, no, I'm not doing it.
Good luck with season 5, because like
it's the same thing again.
They're all like hour and a half to 2 hour long movies, essentially. Like, yeah.
Well, while we're on this, Duffer Brothers, it's a TV show. You can break them up into whatever size chunks you want. Just split them in half. Just have it be part 1, part 2.
I will literally say, not literally. Okay, so I will say this, before we wrap up for the night.
Yes.
Finished Alien Earth. Alien Earth was really good. Great show. I'm sad it's over. It was nostalgic to watch it like weekly. It felt like when I was a kid and you had to watch the shows, and I have ads on Hulu now because I don't pay for Hulu anymore.
Gasp.
With the ad breaks and watching it weekly, it felt nostalgic to like watch a show, have to get up and do stuff while the ads are playing and then go back. I liked it a lot. So like maybe don't do like, just quit doing like full like season drops. Netflix, I'm looking at you. Don't do that.
Tristan, is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, you guys can follow me on Instagram at TajView, and I post some cool pictures on there. Check them out.
Tell us about a cool picture you've posted recently. And really entice the audience.
I did a photo shoot in a laundromat. That was pretty cool.
I've seen that. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stu, is there anything you want to plug other than just old school television? I'm really old now. I miss when things were worse.
You say that.
Back in my day.
Literally, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for a CRT television because I bought a PS2 and I want to play it on a TV. Anyway, you can find me on twitch.tv/Stu_. I think that's what it is. And that's all I do is have that account, and I sometimes stream.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of Facebook Marketplace, I got I got this guy for $40. And that sounds like a lot, but it was being sold for like it was initially like 80 at the theater, and then people were like upselling it to like 150 online.
Yep.
I talked this guy down to $40 for that.
He gooned in that popcorn bucket. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like that's like extra butter on your popcorn.
All right. Good to know.
Why do you think I bought it? Anyway. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wakanda
Bye.
forever.